Welcome to 5-Minute Music Lessons. Today we are going to talk about buddy chords. So if you've been following in order, we've talked about the G chord, we've talked about the E minor chord, and we've talked about rhythms, right? So what we want to be able to do now is to start changing chords. The easiest method I have found is to use buddy chords. Buddy chords are chords that can be changed back and forth easily because of their close proximity to each other. So for example, we've learned G and we've learned E minor. So what we want to be able to do now is to go back and forth with these. Now, the thing you will notice with these is that we have made an E minor using our second and third fingers. So the reason for that is so that we can take our third finger easily back and forth to that low E string buddy chords. So I'll show you what I mean. In that example, I'm going eighth notes, going from E minor to G, very little movement, only moving my ring finger and my pinky finger, or my number 3 and 4 fingers, back and forth. Notice pinky's doing nothing for the E minor chord, but moving down for the G. Ring finger is moving, and index is doing absolutely nothing for either chord. I'm going to try it in quarter note strum so you can see what I'm talking about here. A lot of people want to surpass these basic steps. They want to get going playing songs right away. While I understand the need to get going and play your favorite song that you've heard on the radio or the song you heard some guy play in Guitar Center right away, the thing is, if you do not work on these basic rhythms, learning how to change chords as soon as possible, you are going to have a giant gaping hole in your musical progress. I'm not asking you to read music here or anything like that. I'm just asking you to work on these basic things and, for lack of a better term, beat them to death. Get these chords, learn these rhythms, and beat these to death, and you will be a great rhythm guitar player. And in a lot of, I'll just kind of talk about rock and roll for a minute. A lot of rock you hear today and in the last couple of decades, really, rhythm guitar is missing, right? Rhythm guitar should play with the rhythm of the song. Rhythm should be playing with the drums. It should form a foundation with the drums. Rhythm guitar should not just be a secondary instrument with what the lead is playing all the time, right? But if you want to be a well-rounded guitarist, building a great foundation with your rhythm playing starts here in the beginning, in your basics. So let's start with these quarter notes and eighth note rhythms and changing chords. Let's get it done right. All right, do that over and over. Do that until your mom and dad say, please stop playing that guitar. It's good, but I just can't handle it anymore. All right? Do that until your next door neighbor wants you to leave. All right? But beat that to death. That's the key. All right, I'll see you next time. Remember, start playing, keep playing.